Don't mind the hair. It's quite windy outside here, so the hair is gonna go all over the place, but I will also try. Yeah, it's fine. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. welcome ladies and gentlemen who are watching and came to my channel. My name is Aphia and we're doing this in 2021, baby. We're about to move. We're about to move and shift things around, you know. Gotta do it. So I just want to welcome you all and to my channel, and thank you for subscribing, liking, sharing. And today I just wanted to talk actually about reflection, or should I say reflection is just about your vision for 2021. Did you prepare your vision? Don't mind the hair. It's quite windy outside here, so the hair is gonna go all over the place, but I will also try. Yeah, it's fine. So what is your vision for 2021? What do you have planned for 2021? Have you reflected on 2020? The first one, I would say spiritual. What is your spiritual life? How is your spiritual life? Because we have to know, yes, we are human beings, but we are spirits before that we are this body. So what is your spiritual life? How does it look like? How are you treating it? What is your spiritual life? Ask yourself that question. I believe in Jesus Christ as my Lord and Savior, and for me, my spiritual life is my prayer life. Like, how am I going about with the revelations, the things that God is learning me, teaching me, showing me? Am I growing spiritually? Am I getting stronger spiritually? Like, those kind of questions is things that you can ask yourself. What about your spiritual life? Because that's also, am I feeding my spiritual life? My spiritual self. Sorry. Am I feeding my spirit? Because your spirit also needs to be fed. And if I'm feeding it, with what am I feeding my spirit with? Please don't mind the hair. With what am I feeding my spirit? Because you can feed your spirit with good food that's gonna be fruitful, that will bear good fruits, or you can feed your spirit with bad fruits that will bring forth bad fruits. What are you feeding yourself with? What are you watching on a daily basis? What are you saying on a daily basis? What are you doing on a daily basis? That's what you're feeding yourself to. What are you reading on a daily basis? That's the thing that you're feeding yourself with. So, second point is your mental health. Like, what is your thinking? How is your thinking? What are you thinking about? Sorry, the hair is really annoying. So, what are you thinking about? How are you thinking? What are you feeding yourself? Again, with what are you feeding yourself? What mentality do you have? Do you still have like that stuck mentality that when you were in a situation that was not good for you and you're still stuck in that place? Or maybe your environment changed, but your mental is still in that space, in that place of I cannot do it, but you did it, but your head is still there. I hope that you understand what I mean. It's like maybe you came out of a bad relationship, a friendship, relationship, whatever the case may be. Maybe you came out of it, and in that space of that bad friendship, relationship, situationship, maybe you had like a defense mechanism. You had a defense mechanism that you put up for yourself, and you were like, yeah, if I do this, this is gonna be how I can defend myself. If they say this, I will just let it slide. I will not think about it. Hello. I will not think about it. I will just let it slide, or something. Only you can know what that defense mechanism may be. So what is your defense mechanism? You build up a defense mechanism to cope with the situation in that moment, in that space, in that place. But now maybe you're out of that place, out of that situationship, out of that relationship. Hello. And you are like still thinking the same way, still acting the same way towards new people that are coming into your life, towards your new environment. So if you change your mentality, you will also change your situation. You will change yourself, and your situation will change as well. But what are you doing mentally? What are you doing for your mental health? It's very important. How's your mentality right now? And how do you want to see it? How do you want to be? How do you want to change? Where do you want to go? Yeah, where do you want to go? And thirdly is about, let me think, your health. Yeah, your health. How does your health, your fitness, whatever it may be, look like right now? What are you doing to keep your body strong, energized, healthy? What are you doing? Because at the end of the day, we need our health. We need our health to work. We need our health to be there for other people. You need to be healthy. You need to be healthy to be able to do stuff. You need to be healthy to be able to work in your purpose and just do stuff, help people out. Because how can you help another person out, or yourself for that matter, if you're not healthy? So your health is also something so important, because you got to do it with this body. You have one body, you don't have two bodies, you only have this body, and in this body is where you're living right now for the moment being. So what are you doing with your body in which you're living right now? Are you treating it good? Are you listening to the signals that your body sometimes gives? Because when we have a headache, it's not automatically like, I'm sick or something. No, it's your body giving you a signal because there's something going on with you. There's a stress somewhere in your body. There's a lack of something, maybe an overflow of too much thinking, or maybe also a lack of some vitamins. You may be lacking vitamins, you may be lacking water, you have been drinking too much of this. Oh, I'm tired. Maybe it's lack of sleep, or maybe you're sleeping too much. You're not doing too much. You're too lazy. So your body is also something that speaks. When it's not feeling good, there is something that you gotta address. Either it be mental, either it be physical, but you gotta address it. You gotta sit down. You gotta say, what's going on? What's happening with my body? What have I not done? What did I do differently? And if you have been feeling tired for a long time, go back to that place where you, at least, how can I say, that you knew that you was feeling that you was not that tired as you're feeling now. Maybe it's been very long ago when you were a child or anything, But think back then, what were you doing? Because sometimes we just say, oh, we're tired, and the weather, and you blame the nature. Of course, nature has a part, but it's not everything. It's not nature. It's about, are you happy with your life? Are you happy with where you are? Are you doing the things that you want to do? Are you doing the things that you are called out for to do? Because when we're happy naturally, actually, then your body will treat you good as well. Are you feeding your body the right nutrition? Because yes, there are so many diets out there. There's so many do this and do that and go this way and go that way, But at the end of the day, you gotta work out and look at what works for you. You gotta test what works for your body, not what works for everybody else, because that what works for everybody else still doesn't work for everybody else. Everything, we are individual, we are unique. So you gotta look what works for your body. What works for your body? Your purpose. What your assignments, your purpose. What is your assignment? What is your purpose? What are you called out to be? What is your purpose here on this earth? Because everybody got a purpose. You cannot say, oh no, I just came into this world and I'm just here, I'm just here, I'm just working, I'm just doing my thing, I'm just going 9-to-5 job or whatever it may be. No, you have a purpose, because when you work, maybe your purpose might be that you have to work a 9-to-5 job, but I think there's a deeper level behind it, so that you can know, like, okay, I am in my purpose in this 9-to-5 job because there's something that I'm bringing to the table. So what is your purpose? Why did you came to this earth for? What was your assignment? Think about it. Pray about it. Because I know that God has assigned all of us with a purpose. So the only place that I will know or get to know my purpose is when I go to God, so that He can tell me. But I have to ask myself, because it's so important. Because when you walk in your purpose, you will have a bold and strong, confident walk, because like, this is what I'm sent out for to do. There's a saying of Dr. Miles Monroe, like, when you don't know a purpose of a thing, you will abuse it, guaranteed. You will abuse it. So that's why it's important to know your purpose, so that you don't abuse it. Because if you don't know your purpose, somebody can come and be like, oh yeah, walk with me this way, let's go right, let's go in this road, come work for me, let's do this. But then you're walking in that person's purpose, you're helping his purpose to grow. But is that your purpose to do? Do you have to go right with him, or should he go right and you go left? Is that the way that you should walk at that moment, at that season, at that time? So that's very important, knowing your purpose. And now the fifth thing is your finances. What about your finances? Make an overview for 2020. How did you spend your money? Did you have blessings? Did God bless you financially? What did you do with it? How did you act with that money that God blessed you with? Make an overview. Sit down. It's very important. Like for me, I'm still working on it. I'm going to be honest. It's not that because I'm saying all of this that I've done it all. No. I'm working on it. I'm going to be honest, because this is going to be honest talk. But it's important, because when I sit down, I did reflect, and I count. Do you count? Yeah. I looked back to 2020, and it's like almost I forgot, but I can never forget. It's like almost I did forget the blessings that God has blessed me with. It's like almost it just wanted to m'échapper, to say in French. So it's very important to also reflect upon it. To see, how did I spend my money? How is my spending? What kind of a spender am I? Do I spend money on things that are valuable? Do I spend money on things that is needed at that time, at that moment? Is it important? Do I spend my money on those things? Or am I spending money on things that in this season, right now, I should not spend my money on? Because maybe you can say like, oh yeah, I bought a designer bag. Of course you can do it. I'm not judging nobody. But were your bills, for example, paid? So I'm not judging you. It's a no judgment place, But maybe at that time it was not handy to do it. Maybe you should have waited. But if it was like a present for yourself, hey girl, treat yourself, But do it because you want to do it for yourself. Don't do it because you want to prove something to somebody. Because so many, I think, today buy stuff, get stuff to prove a point, to prove like, yeah, I'm also in the game. Like, yeah, to prove, yeah, I can also wear Dolce & Gabbana, I can also wear other fancy Gucci, whatever it may be, you know. If you buy it because you love it and you're treating yourself, is different than buying it to prove something to the world. That's bad, that's not good, because then you will lose money and other people are gaining their money and doing stuff with their money and buying it because they have the money to do it and still be able to do other stuff. But then you buy it and you're stuck. You buy it and you cannot eat for the rest of the month. You buy it and you know, you cannot pay your bills for the month, or you compromise to not pay a bill just to get a Gucci bag. You know, we all deserve good things and nice things, you know, and you gotta treat yourself for that matter. But when you treat yourself, it's gotta come from a good place, good space, you know, like have a grip on your finances. Take back your control over your finances. Don't let other people control your finances. Don't let other people control the way that you have to spend your money, you know. So really take control of your finances, of your spending. How do you spend? How do you want to start spending in 2021? You know, because I cannot tell you how you should start spending, but you know, you have a vision. How do you want to start spending? What are the financial goals that you have? What is your financial plan that you have for 2021? So start with that. Think about that. And the last point is relationships. You know, I can say in 2020, I've never looked at relationships in a sitting down reflecting way, but 2020 God certainly showed me that the relationships that He has placed in my life all had a purpose. Good being good and being bad, and being good and being bad. But it's important to know who is in your life and what is their role in your life, and how did you treat them? You know, did it grow your friendship? Did it grow your relationship? Husbands, wife, how is your relationship go? How is your marriage going? Relationship between your children, how is that? How is it growing? Is it growing? Is it stagnating? Is it not good? Does it need healing? You know, do you value them? What did you learn? Why didn't it work out? Because it's not always the other person. Sometimes it's just us. Why didn't it work out? What did you do? What did you contribute to that relationship, to that friendship, brotherhood, sisterhood? You know? So really sit down and look at them, and also be strong, bold enough to know also, like, oh yeah, this person is not really bringing that much good in my life. Or yeah, because some people are just there to distract you, to just be like, yeah, always be partying, everything, you know, but you never have like good conversation, deep conversations that enlighten you, that makes you grow, and all of those things. No, it's always about the same things. No, sit down and also make how can I say, revenue out of it. Sit down and look into it, and yeah, ask yourself these things. You know, it's very important to reflect upon it, to think about it, to put it in good perspective for yourself. Take a pen and paper, start writing. You know, everybody has their own methods. Another one wants to do it on the phone. Another one wants to take pen and paper. I love to work with just pen, paper, start writing. You can make boxes. You can do it like, there's so many ways. Just choose one that will suit you and just start writing and start reflecting, start sitting down, you know, just take time to do this. This is your life. It's nobody else's life. This is your journey, your path. It's so important to reflect, to sit down sometimes and to think about your own life. Am I going the right direction, or am I going off the track? Keep yourself on the track. You gotta stay on track. What is your, but it is your track. It's not everybody else's track. It's your track. It's your life. So that's all that I wanted to share. Actually, I know it's long. And yeah, I really hope that you enjoyed this first video. And I know there's a lot of going on with my hair and the wind and everything, but it is what it is, you know. I would really like you to like the video if you liked it. Comment below. Let's talk. Let's have a conversation, you know, because I'm sure you're not the only one struggling with some stuff, you know. And it's also new for me, just what I told you that I'm also working on. And you know, I just want to build myself. It's so important to know that I'm walking in my own lane, and just I gotta sit down, you know, reflect it, because that's something that I was not doing and haven't done. Like, there was a random person like just waving at me, but you know what, when you hold a camera, people just look at you and they just laugh. So that's it. But it's better to laugh than to cry, you know. Well, yeah, it's just better to laugh, to make people happy. That's good, you know. So yeah, comment below, let's have a conversation. That's it, you know. We're in this together. I'm gonna say, you know, a lot. I got a lot of words I'm gonna repeat and repeat, but I really hope that you enjoy it. Stay blessed, stay motivated, and I will see you in my next video. Don't forget to like, comment, and share. Okay? Thank you, and subscribe, and also put on your notification bell for the next video that will come out. Peace.